So I just left an estate sale and pulled over into a parking lot to get a little bit of video footage here. As you can see, I snagged this PET 2001 series computer. I also got all the manuals and paperwork and some other little odds and ends. So I will get this thing home and open it up, check it out, do a smoke test, and see what we got. I'm now home with the Commodore PET 2001 series computer. Got it in the house and now doing kind of a visual inspection. The machine itself cosmetically is in really good shape. I don't see any nicks or scratches or dents or any kind of engraving. It is really dirty, but that's easy to take care of. If you look here on the keyboard, you can see some dirt and grime and looks like some kind of sticker residue or something. And speaking of sticker residue, I did find some of that down here on the front lower area of the case right there and over here as well. I found that when I removed these two screws right here, which are the case screws. One goes under here on the right, one goes under here on the left, and those are basically to secure the top of the case to the lower portion of the case, because this opens up like the hood of a car. I'll lift it up right here and give you a quick little view. And there's a kickstand down in there, which I will open that up and stand it up here in a moment. This machine is a model 2001-16N, which means it has 16K of memory. But if you look inside here on the board, you see this area there that's not populated. I'm pretty sure that's where the additional RAM would go. I was reading that this could be upgraded to 32K, which is what I'm going to do. And yeah, so now I will plug this thing in and do a quick smoke test, see what happens. Here is the power cord. We are going to plug this in. Plug it in right here. It's plugged in. And here is the machine. Reach back here to the power switch. Turn it on. Come on, baby. Oh, look at that. Commodore Basic 15359 bytes free, ready. So the machine is actually working. That is awesome. As you saw in the last clip, the machine powered up. So far, no smoke, no squealing noises, nothing, no bad smells or anything. I did hit the keys and do some typing on the keyboard. You can see there, a lot of the keys are really sticky, and I had to press some of them, multiple times to get them to put the characters up on the screen. So I planned on doing this anyways, but I'm going to need to completely disassemble the keyboard, clean all the contacts, clean all the keys, maybe hit it with some Deoxit D5, the magic spray that I actually got turned on to by Adrian of Adrian's Digital Basement. If you watch his channel, there'll be a link in the description. Deoxit D5 fixes a lot of stuff, so we'll see what happens there. So yeah, here is the machine. It is up and running. I'm now going to open the lid, put the kickstand up, and take a look at the board inside in more detail. So the machine is open. You can see inside. I'm not currently using the kickstand, but it is here. I just wanted to be able to open this all the way so I could get inside and look around. Overall, the case is pretty clean. A little dust. You can see right here I was already kind of touching and moving it around to see what was going on. It's not rust, it's actually dirt. So I'm going to disassemble everything and clean it. The transformer does look like it's a little crusty, but I could probably clean that up with some alcohol and compressed air. But yeah, just a quick little look at the board. Here is the area where I believe I can add an additional 16K of RAM to make it 32K. I'll need to research that a little bit, but if you know, let me know in the comments. I don't know if I just add the chips and good to go, or if I need to run jumpers or cut some traces, but that will come in a future video. Yeah, so that is the inside of the case. I'm going to go ahead and close the lid. And what I'm going to do now is just do a cursory cleaning to see if I can get some of this stuff off there, and up on the top, got some little dirt and grime up here. And yeah, so I'm going to do that right now, and I will do a little more video of that to show you how it's cleaning up and go on from there. I wanted to show this really quick. I've been doing a little bit of cleaning. Look at my towel. Look at how nasty this is. That is just disgusting. This thing was, like that all over. It's like that. Just using Windex and some 99% alcohol. But look right here. Look at how clean that is. And then you come over here and you can just see, look at this grime. Nasty. But right over here, if you remember, it looked like it might have been rust or something. It was just some kind of sticky goo. And same over here. I just kind of cleaned that area a little bit just to see. But yeah, this is going to be a really, really deep cleaning I'm going to need to do. So I'm going to go hit the store, pick up some Mr. Clean Magic erasers because I'm out. I'm pretty sure Windex and alcohol is not going to do the cleaning that this needs. But at some point, I will completely disassemble this. I'm going to need to, disassemble the keyboard to clean the keys and the contacts, clean the monitor, just inside of the case. But I just had to show this. I mean, look at how clean that is, how dirty. And it didn't look that dirty until I started cleaning it. But, so there you go. Off to the store for Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. Here we are in the Walmart. We're gonna get the Mr. Clean Magic Erasers. And here we go, Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean Magic Erasers, the original flavor. Alright, let's see what else we can find in the store. I'm now back from Walmart. I picked up my Mr. Clean Magic Erasers so I can finish deep cleaning the case. But before I get back into that, I wanted to get my motherboard clean and then let it dry. And at the same time, I can clean the inside of the case. So I wanted to show the board. I've already blown it off with compressed air, but there's still a lot of grime and gook on here. So I'm going to zoom in and show you some of that now. You can see right there some gunk. The tape port, gunky. The IEEE ports are gunky. There's just so much gunk and dirt and grime. But if you look right here on the board, you got some grime and dirt, but you see copyright 1978, Commodore International. So this is a 1978 board. Kind of cool. There's another tape port right there. That would have been for the early 2001 model, where the tape was part of the case. Yeah, so there's the board. I'm going to now take it inside, give it a good wash with warm water, and then an alcohol bath with 99% alcohol. Back in a moment. Off here. Board's already looking better, getting a lot of the dirt and stuff off. Oh, this is going to look really good. Just flip the board over. We're going to rinse off the back too. I noticed there was some flux and stuff on here, probably from when the board was originally done. back in 1978. Man, this board's already looking so much better. It was working, but now being clean, it'll be nice. Help it live a long, long time. Alright, so turn the water off. Hit it with some alcohol. Do it a little more scrubbing after we get the alcohol on there. But I'm just going to keep on doing this until I get all the grime done. I'll show you when the board's done in a few minutes. Alright, this is going to be the last clip of me cleaning the board. I'm just going to hit it with lots of 99% alcohol. I've already sprayed the back of the board. This is just the front of the board. I should say the top of the board. Just so it'll dissipate the water. And we'll let it air dry till tomorrow. And it'll be ready to go back into the PET. Here's the inside of my PET case without the motherboard in it. I'm going to use my flashlight here and get in here and put some light on all this dust and grime that was hiding underneath the motherboard. You can see all of that in there. Lots of dust and dirt, 30 plus years. So basically what I'm going to do now is use my air compressor, blow out the bigger chunks, and then use some Windex and towels and wipe it out and get it really nice and clean. And I've also got to attend to this over here, all that crusty junk. But I'm thinking some alcohol and wiping that down, it should be good. Wipe down that big old capacitor right there too. And then it'll be ready to put the motherboard back in and move on to the next stages of my restoration of the PET 2001. It's now the next day after washing the board with water and 99% alcohol, scrubbing it and getting it cleaned up. So we're going to show you that really quick here. You remember all the grime? All that stuff is gone now. Just go over the board here a little bit and show you some of the areas that were really heavy that you can see in the earlier clips. But yeah, this thing is so much nicer. Remember over here by the copyright notice, how grimy that was? Yeah, this thing is so clean. Look at all this. Very, very clean. I'm very happy. And while this was drying, I cleaned the inside of the PET case, so I'm going to show you that next. Here is the inside of the PET case after I gave it a nice clean. Wiped it out with Windex and towels. I also hit it with compressed air and used a vacuum to get out some of the bigger dust bunnies and stuff. But yeah, look at how nice that is now. Even the transformer looks a little better. You know, I brushed it off and compressed air. I ended up not doing alcohol on it, but it, you know, it looks better. It's old, but it's all clean and nice. So now I just want to put the motherboard back in and make sure everything still works after the wash and the clean, and tell you about the next steps for this machine. At this point, the PET is clean on the outside, the inside, including the motherboard. Look at how clean this thing is compared to earlier in the video when I first got the machine. Looks so good now. You know, all the sides, everything's looking good. All that's left to do now is to completely disassemble the keyboard, clean the keycaps, the plungers, springs, etc. Get that working 100%. Also work on the monitor, clean it up on the inside. I haven't even opened it up to look inside there yet to see what's going on in there. I mean, it's working, but it's probably dusty, so I'll at least blow it out. So yeah, stay tuned for a upcoming video where I take apart the keyboard and get it all cleaned up and working nice. At this point, I want to say thank you for watching my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, you can give me a thumbs down too, but hopefully you like it and enjoy it, and you'll come back to see my part 2 of my PET 2001 restoration video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.